In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to duplicate a page in WordPress, but I'll also show you how to duplicate a post in WordPress. At the same time, share with you another tip on how you can duplicate pages and posts in your WordPress website. So let's get started. So first of all, you have to be logged into your WordPress website, and we're going to come here to plugins. So once you are here on the plugin search page, look up for duplicate post. But you can also use a keyword like copy and delete post, and you'll get literally the similar search results. So right over here, you see I have a plugin duplicate post, but there are also other plugins like the duplicate page plugin. At the moment, I prefer to use the duplicate post plugin because it gives me the options on how many times I can duplicate a page and several other settings. So I'll say activate because I have it already installed on my website. So I'm going to skip this pop-up, and right here it takes me to a settings page on how I want my duplicates to look like or to work like. So before we go into that, let's look here at the menu option. So we have a new menu item called copy and delete posts. And when you go to the plugins area, you see we have a plugin called copy and delete post installed at the moment. So back here to the menus area, select our copy and delete posts, takes us back to the settings page. And here we can say which elements shall be copied. We can, choose to copy the title, the slug, the excerpt, the content. So these are the things that will be copied along with that new page or post that you decided to duplicate. So at the moment, I don't have to make any changes. And for the most time, you don't have to do or make any changes right over here unless you have specific requirements. So what you have to do is to come here to pages, all pages, and look up for the page that you want to duplicate. So for instance, this is our home page. When I go to view the home page, this is how it looks like at the moment. And if I want to duplicate this page, now I have a new option called copy. And here I can choose how many times I want to copy this page. And under the settings, I can choose what settings I want to use. So in case you made up new settings, under the copy and delete posts plugin section, you'll have the option here to select the new preset or the settings that you want to use on the new copy. At the moment, I'll just leave it on a default, and I can say copy now. And here the magic happens, and automatically I have a new page, like I've told you, the name, and then it will have a new number like page 2 or page 3 or page 4. In this case, it is home page number 2. So as you can see, we can preview this page, and that's how it looks like at the moment. It has literally everything like the other page had. And of course, if you want to, for instance, come here to edit the page in WordPress, and we can choose to hide the title of this page. So we can say hide, and then we say save changes, and this will save a draft. And when we go back to preview, you see that we no longer have the page title appearing on that page. So we have two home pages at the moment. We have one that is linked on the menu, which is this, and we have one that we just created. But since I don't need to have another copy of the home page, I'm going to now move it to the trash, and you see now we have it deleted. So the other thing is, in case you want to duplicate a post on your WordPress website, you come here to posts, all posts, and then look up for the post that you want to duplicate. I'll come over here, and first of all, let's preview this post, mastering first impressions. This is how the post looks like. This is the date of the post, and that's the content in the post. So if we come here and say, let's duplicate the mastering the first impressions, and say copy, we can choose how many times. Let me say I want to duplicate this 3 times, and then say copy. Now that will generate for us a copy of that post 3 times. Now you see we have the same post, but we have it duplicated 3 times. And if we come here to see the preview, you see that now we have the post, and now the date has changed. As you can see, the original date was 26th October. Now the newly created one is 11th November, the day of recording this video. So that's how you go ahead to duplicate your posts. And As you can see, each of these posts looks exactly the same like the original post. What has changed is now the post URL or the slug. In this case here, you see we have something new in the title of that post because, you know, the duplicator plugin wants to show you that, hey, this is a duplicate of another post. So once you are done duplicating your post, the other thing that you have to pay attention to is the post URL. And always when you open up to edit your posts, make sure that in the post slug or the post URL section that you have a unique post URL so that it doesn't look like post name and then you have, you know, a number at the end of the post. For instance, post duplicate 3 or post duplicate 4. You don't want something like that. You want that your URLs look clean and search engine friendly. Now let's go and look into another option, because here we have looked at how we can, you know, duplicate the posts using a duplicator plugin, or duplicating our pages using a duplicator plugin like duplicate posts. But actually some plugins come with this feature, you know, inbuilt in them. So for instance, when I come here to my other site, so when I come here to plugins, you realize that I don't have a duplicator plugin here installed, so nothing like that. But I have a plugin called Premium Addons for Elementor. So if you use Elementor, they are what they call Elementor add-ons, and this is one of the most famous Elementor add-ons called Premium Addons for Elementor. So what I want to say here is that such a plugin has the inbuilt feature or option to duplicate pages and posts in WordPress. So when we come here to settings of this plugin, and there is what they call the global features. And once I scroll down below here, we have an option called duplicator. Now, before I activate this feature, I'm going to go to the pages option, all pages, and you see that I don't have the option to duplicate any of this page. The same for posts, all posts. You see that I only have one post, which is the hello world post, but I am not able to duplicate that post. Now, when I come back here to the Premium Addons for Elementor, global features, I come down below here to duplicator. You see they tell me duplicate any post, page, or template on your WordPress website. Now we have activated this feature. Let me go to the pages, all pages. And now when I hover over any of the page here, you'll see that I have a new option called copy or duplicate. So you see we have PA duplicate. Now that means that if I click over there, this plugin is going to create for me a new copy of this same page. And now you see we have a duplicate, that number, and now it is a draft. So when I open this into a preview, that's how it looks like. But also when I open the original page, so preview of our testimonials, I'll move it this side. You see we have literally the same pages back to back. So back here in my Elementor pages, if you want to go ahead and edit the duplicate, if you want to duplicate it more, if you want to reuse it in any other way, you can go ahead and edit that page and do whatever you want to do with it. In my case, I don't need this duplicate, I'll delete it. And now let me go and show you on the posts. You see that still with the Premium Addons for Elementor, I'm able to duplicate any post in my WordPress website. So in a nutshell, that's how you can duplicate any page or post in WordPress, either using a new plugin installation or to just check with the plugins that you have if they even have this feature inbuilt. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, give it a like. The videos don't like themselves, but also it shows me that you like the kind of content that I'm producing. Let me know down in the comment box below if you have any comments, and my name is Hamza. See you in the next video.